Unfortunately, we don't have time for any questions, but should you have such questions, please ask them during the break. And now the final intervention, my presentation, for which I have only 7 minutes. So I'll try to be very brief about it. Activities which we do together with NASK and Orange Foundation. This is Watch Your Face program, where we are taking care for privacy and educate about ensuring privacy. Here we are referring mainly to social networking services accessed through computers and mobile phones. It was partly covered yesterday. I'm not going to dwell on the survey. There is no doubt that increasingly children are using social networking services. The majority of young people use various services. What is disquieting is that, as the research shows, 50% of children between 9 and 12 years of age use Facebook, even though the statute of this service bans it. So we decided to take on this topic to sensitize people to the threats and dangers, how to and show how to safely use this service. The recipients of our educational proposals are children below the 13 years of age, and we have to take into account the realities. We also take it into account on the Sieciaki campaign. We called it Watch Your Face. Face as your countenance or image. So we are referring here to your privacy, but it is a pun on the name of Facebook service, which is currently the most popular social networking service. We are focusing on safety in Facebook. However, the message is universal and it should not be limited only to Facebook. We created a superhero, Faceman, who is providing support and help to children when they are threatened, when their privacy is threatened in services. But the narrative is structured in such a way that our superhero is always failing spectacularly, so he's never able to provide successfully the support and help, by which we say that very often in internet you are on your own and the consequences are imminent and inevitable, so you have to think first and be responsible when it comes to publication of content, information, pictures, using geolocation services, because once you publish your picture in the service, and even after removing it, it takes on the life of its own. Speaking about consequences, we are referring to immediate consequences. Children can be the subjects of cyber violence, but there are some long-term consequences which you can expect and you can try to foresee. This picture or clip can be can have a very detrimental effect when this children is older. Under this project, we use 5 cartoons. Let me show you the first one. I'll try to. think about the risks. Unfortunately, even Faceman wasn't good enough. I wanted to show you 3 cartoons, but I think I will only show you one. So it was about sending erotic pictures to your peers, commenting what can be consequences of reckless commenting, publication of information. This is a cartoon about publishing in an open profile where the host ends up with hundreds of guests which were unsolicited, and all these cartoons are published on Facebook. We have our own profile. This is where young children can like this page, and they are up to speed with all the activities that we propose. We have various contests, competitions. We provide information about safety, but in a very cohesive way, in line with the Faceman cartoon. So Faceman is the owner and the host of this service. We are announcing various contests, and it is all working out very well. We are also presenting some comic books, cartoons. We have a YouTube profile as well, where all these cartoons are published. This is a result of the holiday contest. We also have other activities. We launched a Facebook application, and we are providing advice to young people. Make sure that when you publish, when you comment, and you do any other things on Facebook, you do it in a proper way. And these slogans can be published in the user's profile. In this way, we want to make sure that this is a viral campaign, so that these slogans are made widely available and they are promoted in the internet. Basically, that would be it. The campaign goes on, and we plan in the near future to develop some educational classes scenarios and start e-learning with the use of 5 cartoons. They can be downloaded, so if you have any idea how to put them to a good use, you can download them. They can be a starting point for a discussion about the privacy and safety in the internet and social networking services. And we know that they are welcomed by those who watch them. So with that, let me thank you for your attention, and I would like to thank all the other speakers. Sorry for the 3 minutes of the delay, and now I would like to invite you to the break.